What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I cannot thank you enough for taking the time here. Wow, what a day it has been for me. I literally, I can't believe we got Quinyon Mitchell still, losing my mind, just going over the fact that, well, Quinyon Mitchell is a Philadelphia Eagle, and I'm pretty stoked. Now, while all this chaos was ensuing, we had a live stream going on yesterday. Hopefully, you were able to check it out. Appreciate all of you that did. But, dude, Howie is just a madman. He goes ahead and extends AJ Brown. So, WIP, all those radio stations, content creators out there reeling after weeks of how he's going to be traded, never going to play for the Eagles again. And unfortunately for them, that is just not the case because, well, we just signed him to a 3-year, $96 million extension. So through 2029, ladies and gentlemen, that is, to me, saying that he's going to stick around. So, well, let those people talk about whatever they will. But, all you're doing here, you're taking off the roster bonuses, any kind of game bonuses he has, any of those in-season incentives, and you just give him a big chunk of that guaranteed money. And we talk about what these moves, why you do them. And with AJ Brown, we talked about this year, if you were to extend or restructure, obviously not going to save you cap space. That is not the goal here. And I've seen a lot of people, we're creating cap room to do this, that. Look, this does not really create any cap room. It gives you $192,000. So really not moving the needle at all here. What's going down is for the future. So next year you save 11.4 million, then the following year 23.4, and then 38.9. And you got to understand that this is why, when Howie back ends these things and he restructures and extends and does all these things we always talk about, it's because he knows what he's doing. And you always have people, trying to comment, well, the dead money, well, yeah, a couple of years from now. And it's always, I try to ask, well, what does dead money mean to you? What is your understanding of, why you're thinking the Eagles are going to fail? Because to me, it just shows that their lack of understanding about anything. They just use that regurgitated January 6th kind of stuff where it's like, all right, dog, you're not saying anything. So as you can see, this is going to help us, and you can continue to restructure that contract and free up cap space, giving him more guaranteed money. I promise you, Howie Roseman knows what he is doing here. And, seeing this post from Devontae Smith truly had my heart singing, calling out Dan Sileo here. And look, and this is not to offend anybody because I know a lot of you guys love that stuff and are big into listening to the fake news. But, dude, for you sickos, you diehards that are members of this channel that tune in here, you know how much I enjoyed that moment. You guys know I cannot stand all of the misinformation, the lies, the negativity from these clowns out here. But seeing the players go after them, nothing makes my heart sing more. And just one of many moves made here by Howie Roseman. You see all the players he brought back, and Graham and Maddox, Man, Lovato, Albert O, and you've got extensions for Brown, Dickerson, Elliott, Mailata. Talk about the restructuring of Josh Sweat. Holy hell. And then you add on all of the players that we added in free agency here, and 14 players that I'm pretty excited about. So a lot of depth there, starting caliber guys you're getting all across the board. And I always get the question, why do you add players that aren't all pros? And, I can't explain it any easier. Not every player in the NFL is an all pro. It's only a select few that get selected there. So you have to have depth. You have to have other players, not just, and, people get upset. Hey, why don't we have Patrick Mahomes and, George Kittle and all these guys? And you have a cap, you hear people, it's fake. It's not, it's real. You have to know how to work it. And I promise you, Howie's doing a really good job. We actually have a fantastic roster. I bet any money that you'll see the media, fans, content creators all on board. Biggest Eagles fans ever now. And that's what we've been waiting for. So we've been patient throughout the offseason. We've heard all the whining, and we're just hopeful they come back. And look, I get it. We lost some players, but I don't know if this is, a lot of these fans' first year watching football or what it is, but this stuff happens every year. You lose players to free agency, then you go add more, and there's still some guys that are still available out there. It's unfortunate we had some guys retiring, but great that they were here their whole careers. But These guys, maybe you bring back Cunningham for depth. It really depends on how the draft goes. So I've mentioned it. I don't think you need to bring back any of them. So think we're good there. And obviously, last night we saw the addition of Quinyon Mitchell. So Howie just continues lighting it up. This extension helps you for the future. You get it done now. You jump in front of CeeDee Lamb, any of these other guys that won new contracts. And great job, Howie Roseman. And we talked about the other day. You can go check out the draft pick cap hits I gave you before the draft there, just so you know what they are. But the total number that is going to affect the cap here is 2.2 million. And if you're adding 120K there, you get yourself up to, 26.8 mil here. And look, I think obviously, that's fantastic. We've got a lot of space to do whatever we want, but I've been repeating that over and over and over. And, I keep getting, we don't have this, wait till the draft picks. I'm showing you all the numbers. I promise you, we've got a lot of money. Howie Roseman, you sick son of a let's go birds. But that's all the information I got for you. I'll be back later tonight. I'm recording this. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it out. But I will be live tonight for the draft. We'll be talking about it just like we did yesterday, going through all the picks. And then we will, of course, break down the picks once they are made. Each person will get an individual video. So let's effing go. What I'll do is do like a 50 and a 53 breakdown. Like they'll get their own videos. They won't get live videos. And then we'll do a end of the night because we'll see if we're actually picking in 50 or 53 or what we're doing here. But I'm excited. What a way to start off the draft, extending A.J. Brown, and then you draft Quinyon Mitchell. Holy hell, already got the Quinn John shirts out there. So go check out the store. It is linked on my YouTube. If you're having trouble finding it, let me know, comment. I will happily send you a link, but you can get it on anything you want, a sticker, a mug, a phone case, a pillow, whatever your heart desires. You can see it all, but very excited in these parts. And I've seen some people very pissed off. I had a guy, B-Mac, in the comments today, irate about the pick. And it's like, look, man, I understand. It's just like with Jalen Hurts. You have no idea, about anything about the game of football. You're struggling. That's okay, man. But there's no reason to get upset at the Eagles that they're drafting good players and not the shitty ones that you wanted. So chin up, guys. Let's get those whiners on board here because I promise you they're sleeping on the wrong one. And that's, whether they're still talking about firing Howie, trading Hurts, whatever it is, truly lost out there. But I expect to see them all on board like Dan Silios of the world out here. I think they're going to have to bend the knee here and just accept the fact that the Eagles are about to win the Super Bowl, whether they like it or not. That's all I've got for you right now. Hope to see you later tonight. Love to hear from you down below in the comments. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great rest of your day. Day 2 of the NFL Draft. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!